Welcome, freshers. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you this is going to be one of the most enjoyable weeks of your lives. However, if you'd like to stay up to date on all the latest gossip and goings-on around campus and in Rubik's, be sure to stay tuned to our channel, where every single day for the next 9 days we'll be posting a brand new Newsbite for you. Kicking things off tonight, we've got George Shelley and Louisa Johnson in Rubik's, and Stag Radio will be hosting Tessellate in the basement. We're also going to be filming both days of Moving In weekend, so if you do happen to see us over the next 2 days, please stop by and say hello, because we love seeing new faces.
Yesterday was the first Moving In day, with many new students making their way to university accommodation. We caught up with some of the Freshers' Angels, who were tasked with helping the movers.
Great day, we have an amazing team, we've been dancing, we've got the music. Good vibes, guys!
Good vibes! Woo! We also managed to get in a quick word with our Sabs.
Great, the energy is amazing. We've seen loads of people get moved in and the sun is shining, so what more could you ask for?
Really good.
And one of the most important people of the process of moving in is Maddie Thomas.
Saturday is when 90% of students arrive, so we've only got 10% today, but it doesn't mean we can't not be as happy and friendly as we were yesterday. Well, we've had less angels helping than previous years, but they've all worked really hard that it hasn't really made much of a difference, and it's been really good, and seeing students really happy and parents happy to leave them here is what really matters.
A few quick reminders from the university and from the union. To pick up your Rubik's tickets, you need to head to the red tent outside of Rubik's when you come on down past the queue. There's a big red tent. You'll see Jay Jones and Ian Handy down there. Go and have a chat with them and they'll be able to give you your wristbands. If you need to pick up your NUS cards, go over to see Leonie on the union's front desk. And to pick up your bus pass, just head to the Appleseed bookstore in the library.
Yesterday, being the first day of the week, there were some welcome talks and registration in University Hall. We popped down to see what was going on.
We've been registering all the new students today. They're coming in for their different course subjects and we're just putting their details in.
At midday in the amphitheatre you can find Bandsock performing. Then later on at 4 in the afternoon in Young's Kitchen there's some cooking classes. At 5 shortly after that in Harry's Bar you can find No Wave listening to some music. And then on for the evening activity in Rubik's. We've got DJ Larizzle accompanied by Lethal Bizzle all evening, and then in the basement No Wave will be down there playing some more music for you.
What have you been doing tonight? Talking with friends, walking around and holding bottles.
What's the longest river in China?
The Yellow River.
Do you know what the second tallest mountain in the world is?
Second tallest? I only know like 2.
What's the second one?
It's either the Alps or Kilimanjaro, innit?
Kilimanjaro, innit?
Yeah, come on.
Biggest mountain in Brazil.
I know it's got the Christ Redeemer on top of it. Legitimate Rubik's class. Legitimate. In celebration of opening of Harry's Bar, established in 1990.
1990. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16! 17, that's all. 18! 18! Look at it! 18 going on. Are we still going? Are you sure you want to... Oh.
Bandsock were performing in the amphitheatre yesterday. Adil went over there to catch up with them.
So outside the lecture theatre here at the amphitheatre with Bandsock playing live every day of the week for Freshers Week. Isn't that right, Josh?
Yeah, we're calling the event Bandsock on the Road. It's a chance for all of our members to come down, play some music they like, get a gig for them, get some awareness for society.
Yesterday at 4 in Young's Kitchen, there was cooking lessons for those of you freshers who wanted to learn how to cook.
Yeah, I'm Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, he has incentive. He has honey to, back his cause. He has a goal, he has a vision. Snoopy the dog is just aimless, you know what I mean? He's just like, oh, I'm around. I sit on a kennel, with my back on the, looking up in the sky, do you know what I mean? Head in the cloud, knuckles on the floor, don't really know what he's doing. But Winnie the Pooh, he's like honey. That's what I do you know what I mean?
We love Stag TV. We love Stag TV. Oh, Stag TV with you.
So what about The Notebook? Have you seen The Notebook?
I have it. It's a tearjerker, isn't it? Yeah. 2 days before you can walk out the house. It's too emotional. It messes everything up. All the sinuses, everything. It's horrible. It is the best date idea you can have. So next time you want to have a date, suggest it. You'll love it. You'll fall in love. Marriage, and you can thank me. Matt Smith, 5th year, mechanical engineering. Hit me up.
I've been waiting all night for this guy to come around and see me.
Yesterday we had coffee for 6 in the front room, coffee, cake and socialising. There's more on that as Stag TV went to interview them.
The idea of the event was really to provide a space, a safe atmosphere for students to meet new students, particularly freshers, in a just relaxed cafe environment. So we've got free cakes, we've got lots of free coffee, and we were giving out goodie bags as well. So it's really just to welcome them onto the campus and get our name as Red Frogs out there as well.
Young's Kitchen was once again host to one of their life skills events, sewing survival for all of us who aren't quite used to mending our own socks. Going on today, we have beekeeping and hive inspection with Garden Sock at 4 till 5 at the garden up by the Quiet Centre, a Macmillan coffee afternoon hosted by Postgraduate Society, also at 4 till 5 at Harry's Bar, and we have a mocktail music and pizza night at Waite's House at 8 p.m. This evening from 10 p.m, Stag Radio is presenting Electronic 80s in the basement. We have Pressure on the patio and Paint vs Foam at Rubik's.
Coming up today, we've got active freshers. You'll see all the sports clubs. They're going to be out in force again. Definitely worth a check out. There's a link in the description for the schedule. Find your favourite sport. Find what's not your favourite sport. Try everything. That's what I did. Definitely worth a try. Also coming up, we've got the Garden Society. They're building an internet-based irrigation system. I have no idea what that is, but it sounds cool. The Arabic Society is running their icebreaker session in Rubik's at 1 o'clock. Might be worth a check out as well. And coming up in Rubik's, Jonas Blue. Don't need to say anything else about that. And a cheeky bit of pressure on the patio.
Ultimately, if you had to decide of having a bath in paint or a bath in foam, what would it be?
That's a good question, I'll give you that. Paint.
Paint, yeah. Interesting choice. Foam, traditionally a bath choice. Why paint?
Why not?
I like your style. Breaking news on the foam, it's just bees. We're going to throw these at a bunch of people.
In Rubik's tonight, Comedy Night happens from 8:30. However, there is limited availability, so if you want to be sure of a ticket, please arrive early, with doors opening at 7:30. We'll leave you now with some of last night's Rubik's footage with Jonas Blue. Thank you very much for watching. We hope you've had a wonderful Freshers Week, and make sure you tune in tomorrow for the first of our regular Newsbites series.
Do you think we should keep the royal family?
Yeah, no, I do.
Good.
Next question.
When was the last time you said I love you?
When my mum left me at Freshers.
Oh, that's very sweet.
You guys enjoying tonight? I've stolen my glasses. This is thief. I can't see.
You're blind. You're literally blind.
No, I'm not blind. That's just ableist. It's horrible. This is just rude. I'm not standing for this anymore. I'm going to go on strike.